There we go. While we go play a game in Dallas. We're going to break things up a little bit. We're going to play one game in Dallas, and then we'll come back and play one game in Texas, and then we'll give away to Texas, okay? Gotta celebrate Texas Independence Day by spreading the love around and making sure. See you later, Fall Guy. Spreading the love around and making sure that everybody can know the glory that is USS Texas. All right, let's see. Tier 6 matchmaking with planes. Yes. Excellent. Excellent. Anybody I know in this game? No one leaps to mind. Okay. All right. She's a fun ship, 1791. She really is. She used to be better, but she's still good. Right? She was better because you could buff the AA range. You could take that 3.5 bubble and push it out to like 4.6 or 4.8 or whatever it was. I think it was...
It's go time.
I think it was 4.6 or 4. I think it was 4.8 actually, now that I think on it. Anyway, it was nice because basically tier 6, tier 5, she got, she saw tier 4, 5, and 6, and sometimes tier 7 carriers. That AA shredded everything, right? That AA was ridiculous. Yes, Outlaw, check your PMs, buddy. What's up, Dobby? Good day, mate. How's life down under, Dobby? Oh, destroyers, why you abandon us? Why you abandon us? Feels bad. Look, guys, one of you can go to B, but please... Weather's great, food's great.
You want fries with that?
There you go. I didn't get to try a whole lot of Australian beer while we were there. We did get to, you forgive me, Dobby, I don't remember where you live in the country. When we were in Sydney, we went to, I think it was the Lord Nelson in the Rocks. That sounds right. And tried some local brew. It was pretty tasty. It's pretty tasty. But I know the stuff you guys export is not very good, so don't stop sending us Foster's, right? Foster's is terrible.
Let's rock.
That's the Britannia. Casually take away half my HP at like 18 kilometers. Huge fan. Really? Clipped his rudder. He'll have to repair that. Mm-hmm. Alright, I'm gonna stop shooting for a bit. We're gonna pop the Hydro and push the Nicholas. They have no spotting with the Nicholas sitting in his own little smoke bubble.
I was born ready.
It's gonna be a while though, simply because the New Mexico doesn't seem to understand that he's sailing into his death. Like you're gonna eat a face full of torpedoes you didn't have to eat. Well, you only ate 2. I'm actually surprised at this. Alright. We're going to have the Nicholas locked up on Hydro in a moment.
Yeah, this should help.
There, we've got him now.
Power on. Now it's time to kick some ass.
Mexico is still getting his face melted off. Let's move up and steal some of this smoke, shall we? A smoke firing penalty. It's fine.
There's a handle when you need one. Fatality.
After 2 days of RST, I'll be ready for more action.
That feels good. That feels real good. I can punish you with my AP, little Alba. Let me show you the ways. Come on, I want this cap. Don't hit me. Don't hit me, bro. Yes! Haha, we got the cap right from under their noses. Even better. Hold on, let me kill this Gnevny. And you're done here. Ah, he detonated! Sucks. Sucks to be you, sir. Alright, you've got to deal with the Piotr. You probably aren't looking at me right now. You have bigger fish to fry. I'm going to have to bank my life on that at the moment. I can use this little tiny smoke bubble? No, I can't. That's fine. Yeah, as soon as I'd fire the Alba's got me lit, so that doesn't work. Let's try and finish off. Speaking of the Alba, let's see if we can finish this clown off. Got a couple fires on the Britannia, that feels nice. He needs to burn some more. I need to punish him for that salvo he had against me earlier. Alright. That's the Britannia shooting at me. We're gonna pull the handbrake and see if I can get him to overshoot me. Yep. Alright, right now there's no need for me to get shot at and die. So, we're gonna chill for a bit. Their team is basically pushed back into their spawn. We're about to own all the caps. There's nothing they can really meaningfully do to get back into the game unless we give them the opportunity. So, let's just not give them the opportunity. If you're going to turn your guns and fire at the Piotr, then I'm going to shoot back at you, Britannia.
Our team has taken the lead.
Especially since I can full pen you all day long because you're French! So you get a fire to light. Oh, the Ismail's alive and moving. I should watch out for him then, huh? There's the fire I needed. Alright, let's run away from the Ismail before he kills me. Which he probably will. Oh, that's bad. The Britannia's still shooting at me. Yep, that was bad. He only had to get lucky once. That's all right. I have a few more shells on him. Wow, they've got a pretty good ship lead. Now they might be able to get back into this game. I should not have risked my ship this way. They can not actually might be able to win this game. Let's see. Their carrier's almost out. Like, he's very close. As in, he's stupidly close. Ranger should get him with this pass. Come on, Ranger. No, you shot at the cruiser instead for reasons no one can explain. Okay, it's alright. The Gnevny took care of it. That ties things up. No, we'll be alright. I think they'll probably give up the ACAP, right? The Piotr basically can't get shot at. I mean, look at this dude. This dude has 700 HP, right? He basically can't take a hit for any reason. I assume he still has a heal left, but I don't know. That's going to give the Ismail the opportunity to cap A. So that'll let them back into the game a little bit. But, right, we still have a carrier. Now, I will say this carrier position is terrible. Under no circumstances should he be in this position. So he needs to leave. They should be able to kill the Alba, right, eventually. It might take a few minutes. The Normandy will probably die somewhere along the way. He's quite low. And he's on fire, so he's going out right here, basically. Because for some reason, the Fuso is firing HE. So we have our carrier, our Gnevny, and our basically dead Piotr. Who's now in a gunfight with the Ismail. So the Ismail will basically just decide to crush him whenever he feels like it. Which is apparently now. So maybe we will find a way to lose this game. Well, not yet. 9 minutes is plenty of time for them to get on all the caps. The carrier needs to become relevant. He needs to become relevant very quickly. It's going to be up to him to kill this Fuso. He doesn't seem to appreciate the fact that the Fuso can wipe him out in a single salvo if he wants. He really should go after the Alba. The Alba is basically free points. Yeah, I play CVs, Jags. I mean, they're not my favorite thing. Every now and then it's nice to pick up a CV just for something different. I don't play them a lot, but I do play them. This guy. What are you doing? What are you doing? Your plan was to fly through fighter planes to miss the drop? Oh, our carrier doesn't know how to position his hull, right? He needs to be running due south and show this guy his ass. Instead, he's showing him his broadside. And admittedly, the Fuso's firing HE, so it's not that scary. But come on, man. Okay, here's your chance, Gnevny. Here's your chance, Gnevny. Don't run from him. Just kill him. Torp him. He's about to beach himself. Don't follow the indicator. If you follow the indicator, you're going to miss. You missed. You blew them both. Actually, no. He didn't beach himself fully. He's going to eat 2 of those. All right. That's okay. We were having such a good game. And then the potatoes arrived. Wow. Just wow. All right, guys. Well, they've got 7 minutes to beat you to caps. Now, the Ismail's position is terrible. He's way too far north. It'll be 3 minutes before he can get onto the B cap. The Gnevny has a legit chance to kill this guy just because it's a Fuso and he can always outspot him and outstalk him. But he's going to have to do something because the Fuso can climb onto a cap. We have a 400-point lead. They can still potentially find a way to win this. If the Gnevny gets caught by the Alba's probably going to come through this gap, right? The Gnevny's making a mistake. What he needs to do right now is run south and protect the C cap. He needs to give up the middle of the board. Right now, in the middle of the board, he's trapped between all 3 enemy ships who know approximately where he is. If I'm the Alba, I'm coming right through this middle gap, right? Now, the Fuso is also screwing up by the numbers. How is this dude even spotted? He's not. He's guessing. Okay. The Fuso is always also screwing up by the numbers because look where he is. Look where he's not going. He's not going to one of the cap circles. He's literally sitting in between two cap circles instead of going to one.
Our victory is in sight.
He's finally going to try and go to the B cap, it looks like, maybe? I guess the Gnevny's waiting on his torps to reload. That seems to be what he's trying for. He's holding the range right at the edge of detection. All right. But the problem is, I'm convinced if the Gnevny goes through here, he's going to run into the Alba and get himself killed. That's what I think is about to happen. Now, with the Ismail coming south, the Gnevny has two options. He can, from this position, assuming the Alba doesn't kill him, he can run north or south. He's better off running north. The Fuso is making his play for C. He needs to let the Ismail have B while he tries to back cap A. Okay, there's the Alba. So we know now the Alba's in this gap over here, cutting through to come to the B cap. Yep, there he is. And he's also very low.
Right about now.
That's actually a gunfight that this dude could probably win if he'd take it. If he kills the Alba... Okay, he hit him. No, dude, you got to run north now. Yeah. Yeah, no. He's got to run north now, and he screwed it up. So that stops all the point gains. They have a 460-point gap to make up, and they've got 4 minutes to do it. I'm convinced that they can if they get all the caps. If the Gnevny... He needs to go to A, right? If he'll go to A, he can pull this off. But it's not going to... Oh, no. That's the worst. You're going to get in a gunfight with the Fuso? He's got 38,000 HP. What are you doing? He's trying for the reset. I get it, but... You can't afford to give up any health right now, sir. Well, you got lucky. His dispersion was garbage. Alright. Run north and go back cap A, would you? And try to kill the Alba in a gunfight if you get the chance, because you absolutely can beat that dude. There you go. There you go. That's the right play with the torps. Shoot him! See, that would have been a perfect opportunity to take the shot and then immediately duck out of detection as you crossed in front of the island. When you're playing a destroyer in close confines, you got to look for opportunities like that, right? Where you can get a free shot and be behind cover before your opponent can see you. He hit him a few times. The smoke is not a bad play. That covers him so he can take those shots. All right, he's going to A. He knows he needs to do that. You got to turn to start. You got to turn to port and get into A, buddy. You're going to be able to kill the Alba. You got to make sure you don't die in exchange. 300 points down, 3 minutes. The sad thing is, for all this work, I don't think this guy can get a... he's not eligible for a solo warrior. I don't think. Maybe, but I don't think so. I'm not sure why he's not running. He's not going for the A cap. He needs to be on the A cap. Okay, the Ismail, to his credit, knows that this dude's got to try and cap A. So now he needs to try and kill the Alba. If he kills the Alba, that's an easy. They're 200 points down with a minute 40, and they're gaining 9 points every 5 seconds. Yeah, I think we win anyway, actually. Hilariously, I think we'll still win. Boy, it's going to be tight, though. It's going to be real tight. Yeah, this is going to be close, man. If he survives, I think we can pull this off. Let's keep an eye on him. There's 150 points to go with a minute. Yeah, they can't make 150 points up in a minute. We'll be okay. I think we got this. Yeah, I agree, Buck. I think we've got this.
Time for some fisting.
It's gonna be tight. I think we're gonna win by about 30 or 40 points, which surprises me a little bit. I figured once the dying started, they'd find a way. Is it 108 per minute? 19, okay, so 19, okay. So there you go. They're now 84 points down with 25 seconds. Yeah, we're gonna win. Woo, man. Tough, kids. Excuse me. No, the mod says the enemy will win, but there's only 5 seconds left in the game. I agree, Recon. That's my point. See, there was a lot of screwing up by the numbers in this game, right? The Fuso should have gotten onto the A cap immediately when he came around the corner. The Ranger should never have been in that position, and so on and so forth. So this is one of those games that, you know, we win, but holy Lord, we probably didn't deserve to win, right? Team did not play well enough to deserve a win, but we get the win. So there you go. I'll comp this guy just because he knew not to suck at the end. And I don't think he played a bad game up to that point. I should not have gotten myself killed. That was some of that was on me. That's exactly right, Night Owl. You're exactly right. That was one of those. Whoever potatoes the least wins the game.